No, it does that. I think it says live now. Oh, there we go. Hey! Not ready for you. We're figuring it out. This is the part where we figure it out. And you guys get ready. We started already, and you should have started with us, is all I'm saying. Because tonight, I shouldn't tell you what's going to happen because then it won't be a surprise. So, you get ready, do stuff, like booze it up and whatnot. I actually gave you an hour and 15-minute warning. Then I figured that was enough time to finish your drink and then booze it up for an hour before the show started. So I figured you guys should all be pretty well lubricated by the time you come here and see my grimacing continence. My grimacing incontinence. Oh. But anyway, are we ready? We're not ready yet. Wait, there's things popping up. Maybe that means we're ready. Are people watching the show?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so hey.
Start.
Oh, okay. So start. Jesus Christ. Start, Jesus Christ. You know, I would never know if she's a pull start or is it electric ignition. Hey! Take two. Hey! Here we are. Tiki King. That's all there is. No. Here we are. Cocktales with Tiki King. Episode 31. Tuesday night. We are now, and I was saying this earlier, we are now closer to episode 40 than we are to 20. So we're going to have to booze it up and lament a little bit. Not much, because we're not going to, because we have nothing to lament about. Life's a gravy train. Life is like a tiny stagecoach that dogs chase right under the cupboard. Life is a groovy gravy train. And I suppose you're wondering, what brought you here? That'd be me. The strange attraction of watching my face appear on whatever size screen it is that you're looking at currently. Because mine is tiny. It's like I'm there, but I'm smaller than I am in real life. So it's the magic of it. It's like Mike TV. I could be chocolate. And you guys probably will be happier about that than you are now. Instead of watching the show, you could be enjoying some kind of confection. Okay, why don't we get tonight? So here we are. Tonight is the country western episode of Tiki King's Cocktail. Jesus. Apparently, okay, tonight is not the country western episode of Cocktales with Tiki King. Never mind. Apparently, that is unacceptable. Fine. I was going to sing Under the Eucalypt Moon. We got the eucalypt here. We're going to sing, but I'm not going to do it now because apparently Lemongrab will put me in jail. No trial. So here we are, by the way. And so I was thinking, I had an idea. And maybe you guys can try it out at home. I had an idea to make the show better, which is to make it more desirable. And I thought what you can do is find a door in your house and stand in front of it, like you're waiting to get in. Like the bouncer is there, and you're like going, man, I hope I can come see the show, and all excited and stuff. And then, then at some point I'll give you the nod, and you can come on in. But not yet. Because I already have a drink. So I got things to do. I'm a pork filled. I'm a pork bun. That's all you need to know. So, wait. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. Oh, hey, those are my friends. Why don't you go and let them in? Not that guy, though. He always tries to get in. But you guys, come on in and join me. Hey, glad you could come tonight. Cocktales with Tiki King. Here we are. We're doing this thing. And I'm sorry the place is a mess. Crap everywhere. But you know what? We might make use of that. And we did. And we already made use of it. And that's why we're in the state that we're in, which is California. Where the drinking age is legal. And they don't sue you for depreciating, apparently. But hey, what are we doing tonight? What are we drinking? I didn't tell you because I didn't know. And that's the thing, is that sometimes this has happened before, where you got to go with what you do. You got to do what you go with. Which tonight we got all kinds of stuff back here. We got booze galore, boozes. We have the most booze. I don't know. We have more. Yeah, we have more booze than skeletons. We do have some. We have all this booze back here, and I was looking in the cocktail database, which if you have not, you should go and look at it. Not right now, in your spare time. because you got important things to do, like watching the show. So, so I was on the cocktail database looking through stuff and going, okay, well, I got all this booze. What can I make? And I started looking, and here's one of the things, and we've talked about this before a little bit, is that so a lot of drinks are kind of the same thing with a different base. There's like, rum and citrus, and there's whiskey and citrus, and there's tequila. There's lots of, it's pretty much citrus sweetener booze, and it's all the and so there's like, what do? You got all this stuff back here. It's like we got rum, we got gin going on, we got vodka, we got all kinds of good stuff here. There's like a plethora. A plethora. It is a plethora, I believe. I lost my cap. So we have a plethora of booze, which we should make use of for drinking it. That's how you make use of booze, in my book, is you make drinks with it. But so we're looking, so looking at all this stuff and going through the database, and I realized one of those drinks that makes use of all of your boozes is the Long Island iced tea. And if you've never had one, have two, because you won't know till the next day that you had four, and you'll be a person for it. I'm not sure if it's better or worse. But so what's in a Long Island iced tea? Well, there's still people fighting it out amongst themselves as to what the recipe is. But basically, it's everything. You just put a bunch of stuff in there, and then you top it off with some Coca-Cola for color, and that's your Long Island iced tea. But you can go on the internet. I always say this: you can go to my database, go to other people's databases, go all over the place, and every recipe is going to be slightly different. But one of the things about this show is that we're even slightly different here, differentiated. We differentiate ourselves by being different here, and usually that means that we don't quite follow the rules, and we're not going to quite follow the rules tonight. We're going to go with we're going to do the Pirates Long Island iced tea, where the recipe is more of a guideline. That's all I can say. Actually, I can say a lot more. I probably shouldn't. So what is it? You probably already know. Some of you people are like, Jesus, I've already been drinking one since 4 o'clock. I've already had 6. But I don't know. I'm getting the ice. I'm not doing it. So Long Island iced tea. So there's like I said, you can go out there and find different ways to make them. But basically, if you want to keep things simple, you need to, you get home and you think, I want to have something that gets me, where I need to be in a fairly efficient manner. The Long Island iced tea will rarely let you down. Unless waking up on a freight train is letting you down, in which case that could happen, but, that's up to you. It's up to you and your imagination and the railroad yard attendant, because sometimes they trail hammers on ropes and stuff, and if you're underneath the car, that's not good. So I just put in some tequila, which we talked about that before. I'm not a big. I've had tequila. Trust me, but this is one of the few tequila drinks that I would have to say that I'm somewhat fond of. Brings a tear to my eye sometimes. Well, only when I spill it in my face when I'm doing mix in your mouth Long Island iced teas. So we did some tequila just now. We did some vodka. What the heck? How about some rum? I knew you'd say yes. That's why I invited you here. We were going to do the French episode, but then we decided against it because you know how that is. I'm not going to say no more. No more. Nevermore. I always thought Edgar Allan Poe was French. Turns out he was from Baltimore. No, Boston. And it was a B. Boston, as it said in the newspaper. And tonight, now, we may be transgressing the unwritten law here, but we're going to use fine Do-Good Distilleries Tiki Gin for our gin. And this is the gin that's rum, and rum is good because, well, sometimes that's all you need to know. So equal parts, we put in tequila, rum, vodka, here's some gin. So actually I want you to, so this stuff, it's good stuff, I have to say. And I want you to, if you've tried it and you like it, let them know. If you haven't tried it I think you should write to them and tell them that they should send it to me, because then that'd be a sponsorship and we'd all be drunker. So we got 4 kinds of boozes going on. We're going to put in some sweet and sour. Now, we already experimented with this whole thing earlier, and that's where I said we're going to change the rules up a little bit, because we're doing 1 to 1, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, so that was 4, and then this would be 5, but we're going to go with the 1.5 twice, which is 3. If my math is correct. You never know. These things, that's why I majored in
mezzanines.
That's why I majored in mezzanine, because that's the button nobody pushes. But I'm going to say, if you're out there, if you're in a hotel right now, and you're lamenting your life choices, go press the mezzanine button, man. You have no idea what waits for you there. Tell them Tiki King sent you. So we're putting in 3, which is against our 1-1-1-1-1-1-1 ratio. And then we're going with some simple syrup. Why? Because it's easy. Hence the name. But I'm going to do, let's pour it from way up high just to get for dramatic effect. Oh. Is that too much?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Might have been just enough. Nobody knows. That's the thing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I never know where to go with those things. The trouble I've caused. Nobody knows my sours. That's one for the law books, I guess. Your Honor, Tiki King squeezed his lemon, which did then exfoliate upon the floor. Jury, do you have a motion? Yes, yes. So put that in there. I'm going to give this a little shook, but not too much, because it goes all over the place. I need a different shaker. This one is like, it's my Boston shaker. But I'm going to need more glasses than this. Hey, look at that. As if by magic, another glass appears. So now, this is an important part, putting ice in these glasses. And you may wonder why we're doing it. That's because you're, not drunk enough. Otherwise, you wouldn't question things. You'd be here now like Buddha. Only a drunken Buddha who says, bring here now. Let me put that here. I don't know how much to put in. All of it? Probably.
Up to 1/2.
I'm going to put it, no, I'm going to go all the way.
Oh.
I'm doing wheat, screw it, all of it. Are you guys mixing along at home? I'm going to give you a second to catch up. There we go. So now, this is the part that's not 1 to 1. Coca-Cola. And don't go with the new old Coke classic recipe, because it's crap. Mexican Coke, because they still use sugar, and it's theoretically the original recipe, but then that's too much stuttering. Even then you got to wonder about it, because they were going to change to high fructose corn syrup. Can you believe it? Not good. Right, so you put a little Coca-Cola, and technically we're drinking rum and Coca-Cola.
Plus.
So down point, Kumana. Both mother and daughter working for the... That's enough. Right?
No, a little more.
A little more?
Yeah.
That's okay. Uncle Tiki's paid for it. Because it didn't look like iced tea. And that's one of the things. If you're drinking Long Island iced tea, it should at least look like iced tea. And theoretically, it's supposed to taste like... I said theoretically. I don't even know what that means. Theoretically, a Long Island iced tea should taste like iced tea. And you will not know until the next day. And then your friends will tell you.
Cheers.
If they're truly your friends. Otherwise, your enemies will tell you. And they're probably going to be more honest about the whole thing.
Ah! That's good.
That's not bad. That's it's like, did you want to sample this one? We have a Long Island expert here who's, let's see what happens. Watch the face. Yeah, that works. So here, and actually over there, where I was at my computer earlier, there was I was reading about Long Island iced tea, and one of the things that is prevalent in most recipes is triple sec, but we did not have triple sec tonight. But we had all the rest of the stuff, and I said let's not stop us then there. So we tried it. And we put in some Cointreau, which is triple sec like, and I don't know that it really mattered because this is serviceable.
Yeah.
This is a fine serviceable drink, and just so you know, there's once again. You know, when I first started this show, I thought I'm going to research everything and like find out all the stuff and tell you guys all about it. But the truth is, everybody's liars, and all they want is for you to go to their websites and click their ads for Priuses. So you can go out there if you want to research it. There's a whole bunch of different stories about who invented it and why, and how it's their friend and their bar, and probably the Savoy in New York because they claim to pretty much every freaking drink in the world. But probably not because it was Long Island. And there is a little bit of Providence, and there was a guy who made one, and other people made one, and then they were like spread all over, and they called it the iced tea, and they called it the Mad Fat Guy Cocktail. What was it?
Old Man Bug Booth.
Old Man Bug Booth Beaver Butt Cocktail.
And then there was the butt.
And the butt, yeah, and the butt cocktail.
The butt.
But it's a whole different thing. The butt iced tea. But iced tea.
True.
But anyway, so there's a bunch of stuff out there. You can go research it. I'm not going to tell you not to. But you know, what? Yeah, this is good stuff. So, Boozeketeers. So we had a couple weeks back had the largest gathering of the Boozeketeers in Salt Lake City, Utah. We talked about that a little bit last episode. And this past weekend we were in Flagstaff, Arizona, where there was actually a fairly decent. No,
Vista.
That'll be coming up. Shh. Oh, I gave it away. We were in Vista. We were down in San Diego, down in Carlsbad, also known as Vista or Oceanside, depending on which part of the street you're on. Because we're going to be in Flagstaff, and if you want to be part of that, come on out. But we were in Vista, and that was the second largest gathering of Boozeketeers in America, on the West Coast for sure. Which Utah's on the west. It's west of the Mississippi.
It's west-ish.
It's west. When people went west, that's where they went. They went out there to the arches, golden arches. They got themselves some giant rock hamburgers. It's a good thing, apparently. But anyway, so yeah, Boozeketeers, we have a good time. Turk's actually we had talked about giving live streaming, giving Turk a Boozeketeers tattoo, and we may do that.
It could happen.
It could happen. You never know. That's the thing. This show, weird stuff can and does happen. But so Boozeketeers, yeah. So if you want your very own Boozeketeers button, all you need to do is send me a self-addressed stamped envelope to Tiki King, P.O. Box 345, Felton, California, 95018. That's P.O. Box 345. For those of you who are dyslexic, remember that it goes up. That's the easy way to remember it. It's like, that's right, yeah. Don't start with 2. Then you'll be wrong. P.O. Box 345, Felton, California, 95018. You send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, I'll send you a Boozeketeers button. It's like getting it for free, only you have to pay for it. But no more than you would have to pay if you were sending away for a thing about dynamic tension, so that you could. So when you got sand kicked in your face, no more. Because think about it, 98 cents used to be 98. It was 98-pound weakling, and you could gamble a stamp and send for Charles Atlas' free book, and then you'd be boss of the beach. But I'll tell you, you can send me. You don't even have to read a comic book to send me stuff. You can send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll send you a Boozeketeers button, and you can wear it proudly wherever people are proud that you're a Boozeketeer.
Or you'll get sea monkeys.
That's right. Or you might get sea monkeys or onion gum. Depends on what I've got in stock. It's going to be 6 to 8 weeks for delivery, by the way. Money orders only. No, do it. Send me stuff, because, otherwise I have no viewer mail to read, other than bills. You guys probably don't want to hear that. You used 48.2 kilowatts. It's not as exciting. And so we're working on it. So that's another thing. So Boozeketeers, come on, yeah, no, yes, no. Go wherever it is that we're at, and we'll see you there. I'm thinking I have to get all the business out of the way before
the party?
Before it happens. So send for a Boozeketeers button if you want one. And everybody who gets a Boozeketeers button, we're keeping track. We are following your every movement. Because the Boozeketeer button not only shows your clout, and you go into a bar and you show it to them, and they're gonna pretend to give you a dirty look, but they're actually in awe. That's the thing. They may say there's a code word. They're gonna say, "The hell's that supposed to mean?" But that's what that really means is, I know what you're doing there, and I appreciate it. So remember that. So, so we're still thinking of some fun thing we can do, like we're gonna Boozeketeer's Day at Disneyland. How about that? 35,000 people, all wearing Boozeketeer's pins and gear and stuff, descending down upon Disneyland, all riding the Dumbo ride at the same time. 35,000 of us. That'd be quite a thing. That'd be like 1,000 people per car. We're gonna have, okay, it's gonna be some sitting on laps, so tall people first. Get in the car. We're not gonna ride the teacups because Boozeketeers generally do not ride the Manatee Party.
It doesn't go well.
It does at first. It goes real well for about 30 seconds, and then they call for cleanup and there's sawdust. So, but yeah, so we're thinking of something that might be fun, but you can't join in the fun unless you join in the fun by doing the things I tell you to do. So that's right. So just send a self-addressed stamp envelope with $200 in it to Tiki King, P.O. Box 345, Felton, California, and you'll get a genuine Boozeketeers button, which you can display proudly on the bumper of your car if you put a magnet in it. And it's a strong magnet because otherwise you'll lose it. So there you go. So there's that part. Oh, and then go to tikiking.com. Look at stuff there. Go to the booze, tikiking.com/booze. That's easy. There's stuff there. Go to tikiking.info because there you can look at other stuff that's not that the producer Megan did because she works tirelessly behind the scenes. She has no tires whatsoever. She's like back there without tires, working, making sure that when you go to these websites, that you're not only disappointed but regretful. And that's the thing, except for tikiking.info because that's a good one. And remember, not to forget. So yeah, so there we go. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm always open to, if you have a cocktail that you said, I want you to do this cocktail on your show, send me an email, tikiking@tikiking.com. It's an easy one. Send me suggestions. Also, we're going to be hitting the road. Jiminy Christmas show on the road. No, we're going to be hitting the road, going places, doing stuff. We're going to be going to different bars. We did a live stream from Tiki Co. Did a live stream from Trader Sam's. Talked about this last week. It's redundant now. But hey, after this, we're gonna be going out there. So if you Boozeketeers, tell me where you want me to go, and I'm not gonna be there, but you might. And if enough of you are there, you can demand that I get there. And then when we call the guy and say, "Heard you've got a bar," they'll go, "Oh, good God, Tiki King, Jesus Christ, man! People are clamoring for you." So no, so if you know of a really cool bar, it can be a tiki bar, it can be a dive bar, it can be just anything that would be fun and interesting. Here's the thing. Here's where you come in. The front door. And as long as you have an ID, they usually let you in. So there you go. It's important. As long as you have an ID that says you're over 21. My lawyer says I should say that. No. Yes. So if you know of a place that we should come do a live stream, here's the thing. Not only will you be able to buy me drinks, but you'll be able to appear on the show buying me drinks. And that's kind of a win-win for me twice. I win both times. And I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it already. Because you guys, you're my favorite Boozeketeers, not the other ones. I'm not gonna say things about them because they haven't paid me yet. And they should. But how are we? Oh, I'm getting the either I can't hear you or 30 minutes? No.
20.
3 syllables?
3 minutes.
Sounds like, oh, okay. Apparently I'm supposed to wrap this up because people don't like it unwrapped because then it reminds them of meat in an old-time butcher shop. But no, they did wrap that up. That's right. They put it on paper and you get to take it home and then you get the bloody paper and you give it to your kids to play with. I'll tell you, it brings back my childhood memories.
Here, draw on this.
Yeah, Sunday morning drawing on bloody paper. It was kind of like my tree fort.
These days, that'd be art.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. It was. It depends on when you're watching it. Are you watching it right now or are you going to watch it later?
I'm watching it later right now.
I'm gonna probably watch it after the fact. I'm gonna videotape myself watching it so I can enjoy myself watching it. Yeah, see? It's like, and then we can turn the camera in and have it go, do all that like, where's it? that's just me waking up in the morning. Never mind. So this has been Cocktales with Tiki King, episode 31, live from the Tiki King bar. And you know what's going to be live from next week? I don't know. You tell me. And I mean that. Everybody, well, we love all of you Boozeketeers. Thank you everyone for helping out. Thanks viewers at home. And I heard that Sundays with Sophie, I can begin plugging that again. It's going to be coming back up again, kbcz.org. It's my kids' radio show. Check it out. Thank you, producer Maggie, who's back there behind the scenes telling me that I've gone way over time and that I should just shut up. And there we go. I will see you all next week from some place. Good night.